Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, I am going to discuss tips for speaking English fluently. Speaking English fluently means being able to communicate easily and naturally in English. It means being able to understand and use English grammar and vocabulary correctly. It also means being able to speak fluently and confidently without hesitation or awkwardness. If you're a beginner, don't worry. It is possible to learn to speak English fluently. It just takes time and practice. Here are a few tips to help you on your journey. 1. Immerse yourself in the English language. The best way to learn to speak English fluently is to immerse yourself in the language as much as possible. This means listening to English music, watching English movies and TV shows, and reading English books and articles. You can also try to find opportunities to speak English with native speakers. This could be done through online language exchanges, conversation groups, or even by simply striking up conversations with people you meet in everyday life. 2. Practice regularly. The more you practice speaking English, the better you will become at it. Try to allocate some time each day to practice your speaking skills. You could practice by talking to yourself, recording yourself while speaking, or practicing with a friend or family member. If you're feeling shy, you can start by practicing with simple phrases and sentences. As you become more confident, you can start practicing more complex conversations. 3. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they're learning a new language. It's important not to let this discourage you. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. The important thing is to learn from your mistakes and keep practicing. The more you practice, the fewer mistakes you will make. 4. Focus on communication, not perfection. It's more important to be able to communicate effectively than to be grammatically perfect. If you're trying to express something but can't recall the precise word or grammar rule, don't worry about it. Just say what you can and try to communicate your meaning. Native speakers often make mistakes when they speak, but they are still able to communicate effectively. The same is true for you. 5. Find a language learning community. There are many online and offline communities where you can connect with other individuals who are learning English. This could be a great way to practice your speaking skills and receive feedback from other learners. You can also find language learning communities on social media platforms like Reddit and Discord. Here are some additional tips that may be helpful for beginners. Start by learning basic grammar and vocabulary. This will provide you with a foundation to build on. Focus on learning common phrases and expressions. This will help you communicate more effectively in everyday situations. Don't be afraid to use simple language. It is better to use simple language correctly than to use complex language incorrectly. Don't worry about sounding like a native speaker. It takes time and practice to develop a native-like accent. Just relax and enjoy the process of learning English. It's a journey, not a destination. Learning to speak English fluently takes time and practice, but it is possible. By following the tips above, you can set yourself up for success. Remember, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. The important thing is to learn from your mistakes and keep practicing. If you are patient and persistent, you will eventually reach your fluency goals.